A lesson that seems to be hard for us as Christians is the lesson that we shouldn't play close to the edge. How often do we play close to the edge with sin, with the things of this world? And how often does that lead us straight off the edge? We fall into sin, we fall into depression, guilt and shame. The enemy reminds us of our sin, of ourselves, of our failures. We get filled with regret, and then all of a sudden we are no longer useful. We retreat. We try to cover. We try to hide. So the fact of the matter is if we play close to the edge, we will most certainly fall. And there are some sins in life that we must absolutely flee from. We have to become our own filters and learn to set nothing worthless before our eyes. We have to remember the truth that when we do fall, that God is faithful and just and will forgive us and cleanse us. We mustn't stay there in that place of shame and guilt and regret. But we must take it to the Lord, confess our sins and be humble and admit what we have done and ask God to cleanse us, to forgive us, to set our feet back on solid ground, that we would once again continue the race that we are called to run, being a witness, enduring, shining the light in this dark world. So that's my food for thought today. Are you playing close to the edge with sin in your life? Because if you are certainly headed for a fall. Are you playing close to the edge without knowing it, or are you doing it willfully? Most of the time, we do it. We're entertaining certain thoughts, certain notions, certain ideas. We're playing close to the edge, and it's a dangerous place to play. So beware of that. Jesus said to cut off anything that causes you to sin. Is there things in your life that you need to cut off that's leading you close to the edge, that's leading you to fall into sin? Whether it be people, whether it be shows, whatever it is. Let's take a moment today to humble ourselves, to examine ourselves, to determine to set nothing worthless before our eyes, that we would be our own filters, and that we would back away from the edge. We don't want to play close because it's a dangerous place. God bless.